Welcome back, guys, to another video on the channel. I hope you are having a fantastic day. Now, today's West Ham video, we are going to be talking about where potentially West Ham could finish this season. Talking about David Moyes, West Ham should give him a new contract ASAP. We're just going to talk about everything David Moyes and where we could potentially finish this season. Guys, for more West Ham content, drop a like on the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for more West Ham videos. Now, I saw a tweet on Sky Sports yesterday, and it was a clip of Sebastian Haller scoring that fantastic goal against Sheffield United, and they captioned the tweet, "Are West Ham dark horses for the top six?" Now, whilst I think it's fantastic that we are being recognised, I feel like as a club, West Ham, I would rather us go sort of under the radar. Now, top six for West Ham, in my opinion, is out of the equation. Okay, I know it's a crazy season. I know we're above Manchester City. I'm pretty sure we're above Manchester United as well. And that just shows you, at the beginning of the season, if I said, if someone said to me, West Ham are going to be above Manchester City after 9 games of the season, I would have been telling you, you're absolutely crazy. We must be either second or first. And what a season we are having. And that is the type of season that we are currently seeing right now in the Premier League. You're seeing freak results. You're seeing, Chelsea go and lose one game, and then they'll beat, another team. You'll see a weakened Liverpool team. Whilst they are at home, they dispatched Leicester like no tomorrow. But they lost. But then Leicester went and beat, Manchester City 5-2 with exactly the same team. And that is the kind of season we are seeing. So for me, top 10 would be my target. I do really think under David Moyes that we can get top 10. I'm talking 9th or 8th, an absolute push. I do really believe that under David Moyes that we could possibly finish 10th, 9th, and at a push, absolutely 8th. However, top 6 is a little bit of a step too far. However, I do think that just says a lot about the job that David Moyes is doing right now in West Ham. In my opinion, there's still some fans that are probably not Moyes, not such Moyes in, but they're a little bit on the fence regarding Moyes. However, guys, you cannot deny what a job that this guy is doing at West Ham. For me, just like many other people that watch my channel, watch other West Ham channels, probably when we announced David Moyes as the manager for the second time, in a second time as West Ham manager, we all thought we've gone backwards. We've had Pellegrini, it didn't work out, but we've gone backwards. We've got someone who may be classed as a dinosaur, been relegated with Sunderland, despite, him coming into a job, probably, a cursed situation. Manchester United, and hasn't really been able to sustain or, have some kind of stability in a job since he's actually left Manchester United. But for me, it says a lot about the team he's building. It says a lot about the team he's building. Right now, West Ham need to back him. West Ham need to go in the January transfer window or the summer transfer window and back David Moyes. Because, when after the Newcastle game, me, like every other West Ham fan, would have looked at those fixtures and gone, after losing to Newcastle, where are we getting these points from? We're going to be sitting after 9 or 10 games, probably bottom of the league with 1 or 2 points. However, David Moyes has instilled an energy, right? A belief within a team, found a system that actually complements our team very, very well, playing a back 5. Guys, whilst, back 5s are not the greatest going forward because you do lose a midfield man. You may lose an attacking player. However, defending with a 4, we're just not good enough. I don't think we have the right defenders and the right personnel in order to play a back 4. However, David Moyes, after the Newcastle game, has identified a system that he actually played in his first stint as West Ham manager, and we picked up some very decent results. And there was an argument back then that he probably should have been kept on as West Ham manager. He come in, he kept us up. He come in, whilst it was a little bit, earlier than his last stint, he come in November, and ultimately he did keep us up in the Premier League by 1 or 2 points. So for me, David Moyes is doing a fantastic job. Playing the 5 at the back, he's identified a system that's making us flourish. Guys, 4 clean sheets already. 4 clean sheets. I can't remember the last time that I've said that about West Ham team, where we look good in defence, we look disciplined. Whilst we do concede a couple of chances here and there, like against Sheffield United. Sheffield United only really had one top chance, and that was McBurney. The one where he went through and he hit the crossbar. The others that are headers, and the one where he half volley and Fabianski saved. You could probably say that they were, half chances. They were saves that you would expect you would expect Fabianski to make. So the kind of chances that we are giving up, you know, they're very few and far between, and 4 clean sheets so far. And looking down the other end, we're getting in fantastic positions. Now, where can David Moyes' West Ham improve? And that is the final third decision making, because there's a couple of times this season already, such as the Liverpool game, where if the correct decision was made by Fornals, then we could have gone into that game 2-1. We could have picked up an extra point at least. Then Souček against Sheffield United, he could have pulled it back. However, the ball was coming over his shoulder, so you could probably say that maybe he did not see Bowen. But if he did, and he decided to shoot on, then, you know, on my part, it's greedy because there's another tap in for Bowen. And in Bowen, instead of shooting, right, he should have pulled the ball back for Haller as Haller was running onto the edge of the box. So I feel like there's still things that we can improve as, you know, David Moyes brings in his own players. You've got to think, guys, whilst a lot of these players, you know, are here at West Ham, he's only brought in a handful of players. He's only brought in Souček, he's brought in Ben Rama, he's brought in Soufal, he's brought in, you know, who else am I forgetting? I can't even remember. Bowen. He's only brought in four or five players, and there are probably still players in that squad that he doesn't rate. There was rumours at the beginning of the season that he did not rate Balbuena at all. However, Balbuena has been absolutely fantastic since Diop got COVID, and Balbuena slotted in that right centre half. So that is giving, you know, he is giving Moyes something to think about in regards to, you know, actually, you know, do we need to go and buy another right-sided centre-back? Because Balbuena is doing a fantastic job. Now, there was a lot of, well, we signed Craig Dawson. However, guys, Craig Dawson is a, you know, 5th, 6th choice centre-back at the absolute most. He's probably never going to get in the squad unless there's a lot of injuries. So for me, West Ham have to back David Moyes. And firstly, give this guy some stability. He's only got a contract until the end of the season, okay? And we have seen it in the past. We have seen it in the past where maybe players anticipate that the manager isn't going to stay. You've seen it at other clubs, and they sort of down tools. They're like, well, this manager isn't going to stay. We're going to sort of down tools. Give this guy some kind of stability. We said before the Fulham fixture that maybe we should look at giving him a contract, but look at him getting a contract in January. And because, you know, whilst we have picked up results, it was the results against Sheffield United, against Fulham, that would really make or break our season. Because West Ham have done that under Pellegrini, under Moyes' previous tenure, under Bilic. We went to places such as Man City, such as Manchester United, Arsenal, and we give a very, very good account of ourselves. But when it comes to home games, against the Brightons, against the Aston Villas, against teams that we probably should be looking to win those home matches, against Newcastle at the beginning of the season, and unfortunately we've come on the wrong end of the result. However, we've picked up 2 wins from 2 from the fixtures that you would probably say, well, West Ham should be looking to win those games. And we have got Aston Villa at home next. For me, I would love to see West Ham come out, forget all this contract nonsense that West Ham only give contracts out in December. I would love West Ham to come out and be like, you know what, David Moyes, we've been very, very impressed with you so far. You are our man. Give him a new 2 or 3 year contract. For me, he absolutely deserves it because he's come to a club, and I feel like whilst, you know, I'm still GSB out, and I will be until the day they leave this club, because I don't think they can take us any further. I do believe that David Moyes is the right man to take us further. When he got stability at Everton, he took him into the Champions League. He took him into the Champions League when they had, you know, Pienaar, they had Gravison, those kind of players. So it would be very interesting to see what he could do with West Ham over a 2 or 3 year period, because there's a lot of those players in that squad that he probably thinks, you know what, they're not my players, I don't really fancy them, and I want to bring my own players. So it will be very, very interesting to see what kind of a squad he can, you know, he can sort of develop over the next couple of years. Because a lot of players are also young. Fornals, Bowen, all 23 years of age. Diop. So the team could sort of grow. Some certain individuals can sort of grow as sort of Moyes sort of develops the team. They can grow along with the team. So guys, for me personally, top 6, I saw it on Twitter and I was like, whilst it says like a fantastic compliment to David Moyes, I'm like, at the same time, 6th, you know, that's a little bit too far-fetched. There's other clubs such as Leicester, Wolves, you know, who deserve, whilst Wolves are not having a fantastic start to the season, but they are your teams that are looking probably to break the top 6. Everton, West Ham, in due to quality and depth, we're just not there yet. we're just not there yet, guys. We're just not there yet in terms of squad depth and probably quality. We have got a very good squad. Don't get me wrong. I do think we have got a very good squad. But we just need a little bit of strengthening in certain areas. Centre mid, striker, because a couple of injuries. And then we are sort of, we're sort of buggered, really, in that sense. Because all it takes is an injury to Rice or Sukek. And then we've got Mark Noble coming in, or Snodgrass. All it takes is another injury to Antonio or Haller. And we're stuffed that way. So, for me, guys, let me know your comments down below. Let me know your comments down below. How do you feel regarding, the David Moyes situation? He's got a contract until the end of the year. For me, give him the contract now. Back him. We've got a fantastic run of fixtures now. We've got Manchester United at home, which I'm not scared of. I'm not scared of Manchester United at home. I really do think we can go and beat them. Got Villa at home next. So the next 5 to 10 games could be very good for us. But yeah. Guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for more West Ham videos, more West Ham content. Hit the like button as well. That greatly helps the video out. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Come on, you Irons.